Can anyone become a good project manager? That is our discussion today. For that, in order to understand that, or in order to analyze, so the question is, can anyone become a good project manager? Some time back, I used to think that maybe only engineers can become good project managers. Later on, when I came across MBAs, I realized that even MBAs, people with masters in business administration, they can also become good project managers, even if they are not engineers. But then, can we extrapolate this to all graduates or all people? Now, that is the purpose of this video. Now, let us revisit, let us try to understand what is really project management. It is all about unifying the actions of team or teams to achieve project goals and objectives. The key ability of a project manager is to get things done through others. They themselves don't do much, and they have to get the results from others, and they have to integrate those results so that they can deliver the project's outcomes on time and within budget. So that is a key responsibility of project managers. So this is my own definition based on my so many years of experience and training more than 20,000 professional project managers. I'm coming to the conclusion that project management is all about unifying the actions of team members. It can be a single team, it can be multiple teams, to achieve project goals and objectives within time, within budget, and we must deliver the agreed upon scope. For this, project managers, they apply the project management concepts, tools, and techniques. So there are n number of tools and techniques, and it is not rocket science. So any project, we start with initiation, a formal initiation, then we get into planning, then we get into execution, then we get into monitoring and controlling and closing. This is in a nutshell. This is as defined by the project management body of knowledge by the Project Management Institute. So this is a standard which anybody can master. Now, according to me, to manage projects successfully, 60% is all about the knowledge and the application of project management concepts like scope definition, contracting knowledge, the ability to define scope, ability to create or understand work breakdown structure, budgeting, then scheduling, ability to analyze critical paths, then ability to monitor projects using S-curves, which is nothing but earned value management concepts. So all those comes under the project management concepts. So 60% of professional project management is the knowledge and application of project management concepts when during planning and execution. Then as project managers, one should have very good communication skills. Maybe 30% weightage we can give for communication skills. So if it is international projects, you should have the ability to communicate in English language. But if it is a domestic project, then you should be able to communicate very well with clarity in the local language. Then we should have the domain knowledge. When I say 30% weightage can be given for domain knowledge. When I say domain, now let us say if you're managing a project in IT, you should have a very high level knowledge about the development cycle. What are all the stages of development, and what is the work these engineers are doing and the testers are doing, and what are the phases through which it is passing through. You need not be very technical, but at the same time, you should have an overall understanding of the phases of the project, what they do during those phases, what are the challenges. So if it is an IT project, if you're managing an IT information technology project, then you should gain that knowledge. But if it is a construction project, you should gain that knowledge. If you're doing a project for oil and gas, then you should have knowledge. If it is a breakdown maintenance kind of project, you should know exactly what is happening during breakdown maintenance. This is not very difficult to gain. You need not be an engineer nor an MBA to understand these things. How to gain these knowledge and skills? Maybe for your graduation, you might have studied chemistry or mathematics or statistics or electrical engineering or mechanical engineering or civil engineering. Now you want to become a professional project manager. Now, the best way to get a grip on these things is a formal training. Now, if you want to really master project management concepts, then because of YouTube, okay, n number of videos are available, and there are free courses offered by Google on project management. Or if you're already on the job and if you want to gain more knowledge, you can go for certifications like PMP or Prince2, and those kind of certifications are there. Or you can buy a book and read and understand. And if you get into our channel, we have around 400 plus videos on project management. So you can start watching those videos so that you get a handle on project management concepts. So because of online training, there is no dearth of material on the net for you to pick up the basic project management concepts. Domain knowledge also. See, if you want to learn construction project management, here one point you should be very clear. To manage a project, you should not be you need not be an expert in civil engineering. That means you need not know the ratio of the mix for concrete. You need not know the tensile strength of the steel. You need not know the intricacies of structural engineering. So there is clear-cut demarcation between engineering and management. So that's why we are saying you need to have only a superficial knowledge about the specific domain. You need not get in depth technically. Then here I feel the most difficult one is the communication skills, because you have to continuously nurture it. You need practice. Okay, whatever course you attend on, irrespective of the courses you attend, for effective communication, that needs continuous practice. Only then we can really pick up that skill. And according to the project management body of knowledge, they say 90% of the project manager's time goes into communication. That is very true. Either we are talking to the vendors, or we are talking to the customers, or we are communicating to the senior management, or we are communicating to the team members, or we are explaining the estimates to the funding agencies. It's all communication. You may be doing goal setting, you may be doing performance appraisal, you may be doing job interviews. It's all communication. So we need to constantly work on that and improve that skill. If your communication skills are good, that is then it's a blessing. But if it is not there, we can always develop it through practice. So 60% weightage for the knowledge of project management concepts and the passion to put those things into practice, because knowledge without passion to practice it is waste, actually. So because we come across a lot of highly knowledgeable people who doesn't have the passion to really put those things into practice. So you should know the knowledge, the concepts. It is not difficult. It is common sense. Anybody can pick up project management concepts. Uh, if you are really keen, you can be in touch with me. I can teach you. I can mentor you. Because I can share my knowledge with you. Maybe you can post a comment to this video, and I can answer all your queries regarding project management, or I can guide you to the appropriate material or video, or we can even have a free online meetings to discuss the concepts. I'm available. Then domain knowledge, I'm also learning, because one project you may be doing within IT itself, or the technology can change. Project A, we use one type of technology. Project B, we may use a different type of technology. So continuous learning of the domain. Now artificial intelligence projects are coming. So you should know what is artificial intelligence and what are the steps involved in developing AI-related projects. At the same time, you need not be an expert in Python programming and stuff like that. A cursory knowledge, because enough books are there, enough videos are there. So you can, if you really have a passion, you can really build the domain knowledge. PM concepts, no issues. Communication skills, we need to work on it. If you possess it, it is good. You can attend formal trainings, or it could be self-study, and constant practice will help you to pick up these things. This is very important. I call it as the 3 C's. First thing is, you should be really committed, commitment. You want to become a good project manager, and you should commit to that cause, and you should be passionate about it. Then you must consistently work towards it. Okay, you should take action. You should do something to pick up the project management skills, and in a consistent manner. Maybe every day you should spend maybe 1 hour to learn a little more about professional project management concepts, and then maybe some time for improving communication skills, and some time and actions for improving the domain knowledge. And see, nobody is going to entrust you with large projects on day one. Maybe you may get a small piece of a large project, or even a small project, or it could be at a personal level. Maybe you're constructing your own house, and maybe try to put the project management concepts into that. or get into a smaller job. Try to get into the field and then try to practice whenever you get an opportunity. And by managing through all these things, you create some success stories, and along with that, your credibility increases, and within a short span of time, you will establish yourself as a project manager. It is more like even for doctors, it is the same. After graduation, they don't become a great doctor. They start practicing house surgery, then as a fresh doctor, or a period of time, they establish themselves, and that is the case with project managers as well. In conclusion, according to me, based on my experience of professional project management and after training so many people, my strong conviction is anyone can master project management skills. Anyone can master domain skills. I'm an electrical engineer. I understand software engineering pretty well. I understand EPC related projects very well. So anybody can pick up the domain knowledge, and anyone can develop communication skills. See, when we say communication skills, all you need to do is you should be able to communicate the message very clearly. Either sometimes it can be verbal, or sometimes it can be written. Very often it can be written, and very often it can be virtual meetings. But the key here is one should be able to communicate things very clearly. And on top of it, it is all, as discussed, it is all about commitment to the profession, consistency, and credibility. So even if you are not an engineer, even if you are not an MBA, if you want to become a project manager, you can. That is the good news. So thank you very much for watching this video. I wish you the very best. And as discussed earlier, whatever questions you have to build your career as a project manager or to improve your career as a project manager, please do post as a comment to this video. I'll be more than happy to clarify all your doubts and guide you to better heights in the project management field. Best wishes. Thank you.